Good morning. I'm talking to you this morning from our Goddess Temple. Goddess Temple is a place where I come each Wednesday in the spring, summer, and fall to offer my seva and to be here in service to the Goddess. And I love being here so much. And we have an inside dome temple area. We have a womb space, red tent. And this is the Venus temple that I'm in here. We have tea parties, and I feel rather like a little girl and a little fairy girl when I get to come into the Venus temple and play with the tea sets and the pots and the essential oils and be here sitting on the mother and feeling her beneath me. And I want to talk a little bit about it being a Venus temple and what that means and who Venus is and how Venus lives in us. And some of us feel her presence all the time, that we really carry a deep thread of her. And Venus is the goddess of love, and she's the same archetype as Aphrodite, as Mary Magdalene, and that what she brings us is sacred sexuality and brings us sensuality and brings us body wisdom. It gives us, she's the one that is the embodiment, that she's the one that feels the textures and takes in the scents of this. In this moment, I'm feeling the scent of this bouquet of flowers and of the green earth around me. She's the one who teaches, learns, integrates, and absorbs through the senses. And how important it is that we keep our senses alive. And in the culture that we live in, lots of times our senses get super numbed out. We're super over impacted with information and technology and entertainment. We used to have a really simple diet. We knew exactly what it was we were making and cooking. Now we go to a store and the selection and variety is so outrageous and so huge, and there's flavors that don't really exist because they've mixed things. And what is a Fruit Loop anyway? I'm not sure what a Fruit Loop is. I'm not sure it tastes like fruit or a loop. But what we've done is we've numbed our senses in so many ways, and we do the same thing with our sexuality. There's a lot of ways that we numb out from our sexuality. It can be from woundings that we've carried that are our own, or the people before us or around us, or the wound that is collective. And so we create different kinds of blocks, boundaries, and things that move us away from our sexuality. There's woundings, there's shame and guilt, and ways that we are conditioned to feel like sex is something that is perverted or dirty, or even sexual play, how it can be has become perverted in so many ways. But what I want to encourage and invite today is that bringing in that thread of Venus, bringing in that thread of Aphrodite, and letting our sexual, sensual, embodied selves be awakened and enlivened, and use that awakening to inform us so that we can have a much larger experience of life. It opens our pathways to more love, to more pleasure, to more joy. It increases our vitality and our creativity, and it creates a connection to all that is. And I feel less of a separation and less of an isolation when I can open and expand into all my senses. So I invite you to open to your senses. And where do you find your most sensual self? And where do you give yourself to the opportunity to drop into that place? Thanks. My name is Kim. I'm a sex educator and an intimacy coach, and I thank you for letting me share with you. Enjoy your day. Bye.